spots that no one knows. Good hugs and hot mugs and blankets in the cold. They're the things reminding. week.